you're gonna run, do it now.
Welcome back. This is Cloud Kicker and just got some late night news. And it looks like Sony is kicking off 2022 with a bit of deja vu, or possibly a glitch in the Sony Matrix. Taking a look at the dates for Morbius, it was originally supposed to be released back in July 2020 before the whole metaphorical symbiote spread across the world. Then Sony decided to push it back until March of 2021. Then of January of 2021 last year, around this time, the next announcement for Morbius was going to be pushing it back from March of 2021 back all the way to October of 2021. Later that year, it was pushed back again, changing the release date from October 8th over to January 28th with the last release of the trailer. And now here we are again in January of 2022, and this comes from Pamela McClintock of the Hollywood Report. Her article is titled Jared Leto's Morbius Pushed to Spring Amid Omicron Surge, which we know is probably going to be just cover, because as we see with Spider-Man, if the movie is out there and it is good, people are going to see it. Instead of the January 28th release, we are now going to be having a April 1st, 2022 release. So, as I said, I'm not sure if this thing really was something due to the pandemic or if it was just using that as a cover to do some extra post-production or possibly marketing for getting the film into maybe a better time slot or release with what else is going on. I haven't taken a look to see what else was supposed to be opening on January 28th or what is opening on April 1st. But even so, I think fans are still going to be excited about it, and it looks like it's going to be worth the wait. The question is, which universe will this be in? Since it is Sony's, it is under the same studio as Venom and also Spider-Man. Even though Spider-Man has been in the MCU, it is still under the Sony label. And as we've seen in some of the trailers, that Michael Keaton's Vulture character is in there. So that right there shows that it is in, Tom Holland's universe in the MCU. But in the last trailer, we see him mimicking Venom as he taunts someone that he's attacking. So that is going to be interesting. If you've seen the past Spider-Man movie, you saw that there was a after credit scene with so-called Venom, and it didn't seem like he was actually in Tom Holland's universe the way that scene played out, if you know what I mean. Unless there was something that I was missing in it. It didn't seem like that Venom was in the MCU. The whole thing with the way he disappeared and things like that. But we'll see how they explain things in here. Maybe there is still another version of the same character here, and then that person just hasn't been developed, or it'll just be interesting to see how he knows. Because there have also been some of the trailers, you'll see some things about Spider-Man in the background. So we do know that at least there is a Spider-Man in this one, and there is a Venom somehow. So what do you think about this last cancellation and movement of the dates? You think the hype is still going to be there? You think that it's going to be died down by then, or that's just going to give Sony a bit more time to kind of like push the marketing on this film even more, especially after the hype with Spider-Man and how well it did? But then again, that Spider-Man film kind of brought in the Sony fans and also the MCU fans together because of the cast that it had and the story arc that it had. The thing is, will the Morbius be able to pull in something like that? Even if it does only have Michael Keaton, will the MCU fans still want to come in and watch? As we know that not all of the MCU fans are into, the Venom film as the Sony fans are with Spider-Man, that are willing to see both. It'll be interesting to see, and we'll just keep a lookout. Hey, it's Cloud Kicker. If you enjoyed hanging out, go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you find anything that you want me to cover, go ahead and reach me on Twitter at FranchiseDefend. I'll see you guys next time.